my God, Tiger. I'm so pissed off. It's like I could not get signal, and there were like 30 freaking elk walking across the road, and it's like they just went off camera. So damn it, freaking missed it. So pissed off. Oh God, how's the audio? Hey Viper, I just need an audio check. I'm trying out that new microphone. Audio working? Say yes, no. Somebody. Amen, girl. So this is the other side of the bridge. I don't know if it's good. So anyway, there were a herd of elk that had run across the road from the cemetery, and I could not get this thing to go live. That was like a dead zone. I'm so mad because they're just so beautiful. They were coming out of the cemetery. And anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure if this mic is going to work because it doesn't sit in my cradle very well. Um, so anyway, just trying to get up to Wendy Lost Road here. I have no access to my GPS, so hopefully I don't get lost. It's a cloudy day today. According to my car, it's 37 degrees. And it's freaking cold. I'm actually wearing base layer top underneath my shirt. It's so freaking cold today. It's always cold. Stop sign was optional. Yes, yes, very much optional. Hardly anybody drives this road, so it's like, who cares? No, actually, I did stop. The frame rate's just not catching up. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so just trying to make it to the coffee stand, and I guess I'm going the freeway today. I want to see just how jacked the freeway is, or maybe not. I don't know. Really need to know if the audio is working, guys. Somebody just say audio is okay. Thank you, main girl. That's all I needed. None of this Bucci stuff, like 5x5. It's like, I don't understand that. On top of all of it, I can't freaking read my goddamn screen. Honestly, I'm working on getting new glasses. Honestly, I really am. Um, Look, I stopped at a stoplight, Tiger. I'm fully stopped. I've come to a full stop. Really, really, I have. So, anyway, might as well just start this all off. And I'm calling you out, Food Boat. I'm calling you out. I, I'm calling you out. After last night on Discord, I am calling you out. I am challenging you. You are challenged. You are hereby challenged to do something. Call to action, bud. Um, please. Or if somebody has a way into HGTV, um, please, somebody help contact somebody to get Food Boat onto HGTV for like extreme home office or extreme mini homes or something or other, so that we can get this damn freaking Food Boat finished. Crying out loud! It's like it would be an awesome freaking network television uh, show, like a mini series or something, and it's like it would just be so freaking cool. So Derek, I'm calling you out. Do it, just freaking do it, man. You could line up. It would open up so many doors for you to be able to get this Food Boat done. Maybe even get freaking some product and sponsorships. Maybe even upgrade to a bigger boat. And so I'm calling you out, Derek. Do it. Just freaking do it. It's like, what do you have to lose? What are they going to do? Say no? All right. Well, then you're not any worse, right? Take a risk. Freaking do it. We're counting on you. We need our Food Boat content. He asked me if about Timmy's signal booster on his truck, and I'm like, signal booster on his truck? He doesn't have a signal booster on his truck. What gave you that idea? So I said, we have one on the roof of the house, but it's not connected to anything because Timmy had his accident about the time that we were getting that thing put up on the roof. So it's just, the wires are still dangling. So it got me thinking, and I'm like, get on the Amazon because I've got an Amazon credit card, and I love my Amazon. I love Amazon. And bought a signal booster for the car so that we don't have as many reconnectings, because if we're going to be doing some road trips and stuff like that when the weather gets nicer, I'm going to definitely check out the Skagit Valley calendar to see when those tulips are coming up, so that maybe I could take you on a tour of the tulip fields. There's several out there. It's just gorgeous. It's a nice long car ride. Um, be able to do something like that. Stop off at one of our favorite haunts and possibly pick up a Marionberry pie on the way home. Maybe even take you out to Snoqualmie Falls, but that's going to be a little bit later because it's still freaking cold. It'd be kind of cool to be able to do stuff like that. But there's just so many cool places around. It'd be nice to be able to, take you on some adventures a couple times a month, and do cooking, of course. So, damn, I wish the dead zone wasn't right where the elk were. It was just so gorgeous. They were just leaving the cemetery, trotting along, and then a car comes along, and it's like spooked them. So got some of them running. Across the road, and it was just so pretty. There's at least 20 of them. I think I lost count after 18, so we'll just say 20. Actually, it's probably a lot more. It's probably more than like 30, because it's like I was a small herd, unless some of them are still grazing up in the hillside, or had already made it across. So yeah, so let's do a campaign. Let's get Food Boat on a HGTV. I'll help them get that Food Boat finished. So in case you haven't seen the Food Boat, that's Derek is it's that Food Boat on YouTube. So, and then we also have our wonderful Mason Hifner, who's waiting for me to stop going live. And then we also have Main Girl. She just got her 50, and I can't see if Captain Brian's in yet, but there's also Captain Brian. He might not be here yet. I don't think he's been feeling well. And of course, we have our beloved Tiger. He's our mod. He's one of our admins on the Discord. So yeah, it's just really exciting things. Gonna get a thing for the car so that we can stop this reconnecting, the spinning whirly dew of doom. So it'd be nice to take you on a tour through. Yeah, I know you're here, Mason. I'm looking for Brian. Um, okay, so coffee. We need some coffee. So should I go the scenic route, or should I take the freeway? What do you think? What do you think? Should we take the freeway? Get stuck in traffic. Drag this out longer so Mason can't go live. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Mason. I really don't want to go the freeway. Hold on a second. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. What are we drinking? Regular? Yes, just my regular, please. You want 2 extra shots? If you please. Oh, that's terrible, Mason. I'm sorry. Tell them to go away. Start crop dusting. So, yes. Caramel macchiato with a double extra sweet. And Snoqualmie is beautiful. So, yep. Just waiting on coffee. At least I got my snack today in the car. I don't know what's been going on. That norovirus really kicked my ass. So, just waiting on coffee. I function better on coffee. Yeah, where are you, Mason?
You got any fun plans this weekend?
I don't know. We'll see. Yes, let's try the freeway today until I can figure out why my GPS is not coming on. I'm so mad.
Awesome, and you are at 16 points after today.
Oh, yay. I don't know what that means, but yay.
Means you got a while to go.
I got a while to go. Okay, not a problem. 'Cause I love the coffee anyway. I'll still come anyway. All right. Thank you. You too. All right. Let's see. Let's try the freeway today. Tiger says. Okay. So yeah, it's 7:30. I don't have to be there till 8:30. It's usually about a 25-minute drive from here as the crow flies. Good old Fred Meyer. Back behind Fred Meyer is a big wooded area, and that's where all the tweakers in this area live. And um, there was some teenage boys that were cutting through the woods to get to someplace. I think they were trying to get to McDonald's or something, and one of them got stabbed. Um, this was a couple summers ago. So on the Discord last night, I was trying to go to sleep, but the dogs were not letting me. I don't know what it is. I think I don't know if anybody's ever seen the movie Get 'Em to the Greek, but there's this part in the movie where they're talking about stroke the furry wall. Anyway, so that was Dory last night. She was like having a bad trip on her CBD drops, and she was just crack puppy magnified by 10,000, just hopping and hopping and all over the bed. It's like what the hell are you doing? And and she's like trying to play blanket fort, and she's swimming sideways. She's being really freaking goofy. Okay, so guess what? We're not gonna do this. I don't want to deal with all that nonsense because this is all gonna back up down there. So we're gonna take the back way to the freeway. So anyway, on the Discord last night, we were talking about egg prices and that egg prices are about to go soaring because of the bird flu. A person actually contracted the bird flu from their eggs. Um, so it's like uh, into buying cage-free eggs. They have to be cage-free eggs or pasture-raised eggs. They can't be battery-raised egg-laying chickens. Now, everybody thinks, oh, well, that's so much better for the chicken. Not really. And the reason why I say this is because cage-free, there's no regulation on cage-free, and this all used to be farmland. By the way, this houses up on the ridge there. This all used to be farmland. By the way, this houses up on the ridge there weren't there before. Weren't there. This is all just farmland, and this is the other backside to Lake Tapps. Um, yeah, and it just totally bypasses Sky Island Drive because that's where Tahali is, and Tahali is this huge freaking housing development of like 25,000 houses, and um, there's only one road in and one road out of that damn place, and it's like they just did not think about the infrastructure before putting that in. Should have at least had a couple extra roads. But anyway, so back to the eggs. Um, here's the Bonnie Lake Jail. Uh, um, why cage-free eggs are not any better is that they are overcrowding these things into these barns, and cage-free just means that they can free roam inside this barn. They just have to be able to have access to the outdoors. And what I mean by that is that they just have access to the outdoors. There's a door, it's open, and the chickens have the option to go out. But the problem is that these chickens were barn, and they're so overcrowded that it's next to impossible to find out if a chicken is actually sick, or chickens tend to cannibalize one another. They're vicious little creatures, man. They'll cannibalize the sick ones in the flock, and next thing you know, you got a bunch of dead chickens, and these chickens are laying to rot on the floors of these barns. How is that any better than putting them in cages? You know. So, but it says cage free. It's got to be better. It's got to be better. No, no, it's not. But guess what? You're paying for that buzzword on your carton of eggs, and $7 a dozen. When I could get $7 a dozen from somebody that's local, that's actually got yard chickens that get to go out and play in the grass and scratch and eat bugs and all this stuff. It's like, so when you're at the store, pay attention to your eggs, because the ones that don't say cage free or pasture raised are just plain eggs, from battery chickens. So just think about, are you doing this for the animals, or are you doing this because you're being forced by your local government to buy cage-free eggs, under the premise that these things are better because the chickens are treated better? No, they're not. But it's whatever helps our governor sleep at night. Why are you racing up my ass, you mother effer? God, I hate people. I'll just box them in behind these two slowpokes. God, I wish I had a rear facing cam. Freaking Ford Bronco. So if you really want to make it, if you really want to make things better for yourself and your family, consider either getting your chickens straight off of a small farm and support local, or get the pasture raised eggs that actually say pasture raised. Because if you're going to spend $6 or $7 for a dozen of goddamn eggs, you might as well spend $11 on eggs that are actually better for you. Because when the chickens are allowed to go out and play in the pasture and be happy hens, they're not likely going to be pumped full of GMO things and antibiotics and so on and so forth. They're more, mother, yeah. Go the freeway, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Like red taillights. So, anyway, back to the eggs. So, if you're going to pay that kind of money, you might as well buy eggs from Happy Chickens. Happy Chickens get to go and scratch in the dirt, and they get to you know, eat bugs, and they get to forage, and they get to be happy. And God, and the eggs are going to be better for you because it's like, eggs. They used to say, oh, eat eggs sparingly. Don't eat so many eggs because they're high in cholesterol. Yada 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 yada. Um, and the thing is that the organic pasture raised eggs are pasture raised hens that lay eggs are going to have more nutrition to them. All the things, all the essential vitamins and minerals that you actually need for brain health and for um, you know pregnant women, and so on and so forth. Um, so eat the good eggs. Sometimes you can also buy pasture raised eggs from local farms through uh, butcher shops too. So check in your butcher shops. Um, I don't like traffic. I might end up getting off and going a different direction. I'm a very impatient person when it comes to traffic. So yeah, if you want to verify that can be verified very easily by going to YouTube and typing in cage-free eggs, and you can see on some of these cameras, on some of these video footages from these egg producers that these chickens live in really deplorable conditions. And on top of all of it, do you know how they dispose of chickens when there's avian flu going on, bird flu in these barns? What they do is they fill up full of this foam, and the chickens basically suffocate to death in this foam. Hi, Teresa. Good luck at the doctor's office. And so there you have it. Well, there's probably a vegan or two out there that's probably saying, yeah, that's why you need to go vegan. That's why you need to go plant-based, blah, blah, blah. Plant-based, blah, blah, blah. Calm down. Calm your tits. It's a free country. People can eat whatever they want. I'm not against vegans. I'm just against people telling me, oh, you have to do this. You have to do this. It's like, no, no. And then you know, shoves these photos and videos of animals and how they're slaughtered. It's like, to be honest, I honestly don't think for a second that if Neanderthals were completely plant based, that the human race would still be here. Um, we were we were intended to be omnivores. So, with that in mind, just be mindful of your eggs. Make your own decision. Make your own decision. If you want to stick with that because you don't really care, and it's not about caring about the chickens or not caring about the chickens. It's about you know knowing that cage free is a buzzword. You're paying for a buzzword. You're paying for this flashy little thing on the box that says cage free, paying at least a dollar more, at least a dollar more. And then in the state of Washington, you have no choice. That's what they're forcing us to do. Um, as if it's any better. I wonder if they really thoroughly thought this out. Cage free. There's no regulation. And until they regulate it, it's not any better than being in cages. So 167 is just screaming. Look at this. We're moving at a whopping, now we're coming to a stop, but we were at a whopping 20 miles per hour. This is why I don't go this way. Yes, plants are living things. What's really kind of funny is that certain plants you can't eat if you're a vegan. Well, it depends on what degree of veganism you're following here. If you're like one of the extremes, you don't eat figs because wasps wasps die. Um, you can't eat this. You can't eat that because it bees are bees are involved. Um, and then a couple of vegans had come in to one of my restaurants once, and they they wanted to they wanted to actually they weren't vegans, they were vegetarians. They wanted to know if my clam chowder had bacon in it because they're pescatarian. And I said, well, I haven't even finished the chowder yet. So once when I get that going, what I could do is I could set aside a couple bowls for you before I put the bacon in. How about that? And they're like, really? You would do that for us? I said, yeah, absolutely. It's all about hospitality. You don't want bacon in your chowder. I can definitely not put bacon in your chowder. I'll put bacon in the rest of the chowder. And so it was really kind of funny because these guys had come like 3 counties away because they heard about this clam chowder, right? And I thought, you got to be bullshitting me. There's no way that anybody would travel 3 counties, be a vegetarian or pescatarian, and drive 3 counties because you heard some little podunk place has got the best clam chowder in in the state. It's like, are you kidding me? I just couldn't believe it. So, you know, I I personally delivered their bowls of clam chowder to them with no bacon. And all of a sudden, one of the guys rushes into my kitchen. He just rushes in. I'm like, is everything okay? He's got his bowl in hand, and I'm like, what? I'm like confused and looking at him like, what's going on? Have you put the bacon in it yet? I'm like, no. Well, we want 2 quarts to go. I'm like, what? Really? Okay. All right. I'm all about that. And so we had this huge conversation about all the different versions of plant-based lifestyles. And there's some vegans that believe that plant-based is plant-based, and yes, bees may or may not be involved, but there's certain vegans that believe that anything with a face, you can't eat it. And technically bees don't really have faces. So anything that's pollinated by bees is fair game. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So this conversation went on for about an hour, and then the following Friday, it's like they show up promptly at 11 o'clock in the morning, and they're sitting in the bar, and they're not ordering any food. They're just ordering beers at 11 o'clock in the morning, and they're just patiently waiting. And I happen to be walking through the bar because one of my walk-in was actually in the bar on the bar side, um, to go get my herbs and milk and stuff like that. And they flagged me over, and I'm like, oh, hey guys. Can't remember their names, but I distinctly recall, having that long conversation. Is the chowder ready yet? I'm like, no, not quite. Chowder doesn't go out until noon. Awesome, we're here in time. I'm like, oh, okay. So you guys want 2 bowls of chowder with no bacon and 2 quarts to go. I'm like, fuck. All right, look you up. This went on for quite a while. We were there almost every freaking Friday just because of the clam chowder. And all of a sudden, it's like some of these other people were showing up from a couple counties away, friends of theirs. One person came up from Oregon because they heard about this clam chowder. And I was just totally bumfungled at that point. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. All the chowder was sold, oftentimes before dinner service was even finished. Sometimes I would have a little, I'd make more. I'd make an extra batch, and it's like so that we had enough to carry over to Saturday, because Saturday was always live music night, and we did smoked prime rib, smoked baked potatoes, um, and always also been well known for my smoked prime rib, and uh, some some of my some of my best customers came from 2 counties away every Saturday. It was their date night out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Okay, it's like you cannot tell me that this is the only place to get a prime rib. I mean, they would share the largest size together, and order an extra baked potato, unless the baked potatoes were extremely huge, which sometimes they were 2 pound potatoes. And freaking hey, man, this is just going on. We're going 5 miles an hour, man. This is why I don't come this way. I can't get my GPS to go. So, um, so yeah. So that was fun. That was definitely fun. They would come down to listen to live music and dance, and if there was clam chowder, they would have clam chowder for starters. They would share a bowl, and then they would order the prime rib to share, extra plate, extra potato. So, uh, yeah. Speaking of split plate, extra plate. Speaking of which, now in the industry, sometimes some restaurants charge a fee for split plate. Um, the difference between extra plate and split plate is extra plate, they just bring out an extra plate. Split plate, what they do is they'll take your entree and they'll split it in half, plate it on two separate plates, and they will give you more vegetables and more starch in order to complete the meal. And it infuriated the hell out of me when people would do split plate $10, depending on, you know, starch and vegetable was. Um, and we try to explain to them, well, then what you need to do is you need to ask for an extra plate, not split plate. And um, well, that's just dumb that we have to pay extra for split plate. It's like, you do realize that if we were to split this in half, that there would be like a couple crumbs of potato and maybe an end piece of broccoli and maybe part of a broccoli, or one little tiny sprig of broccolini, or two asparagus, because or two and a half asparagus. And still, it's like, okay, so if that's all you want, then what you need to do is you need to just say, I'd like an extra plate, please. But then we would have to plate it ourselves. It's like, oh my god, what do you want? You want us to eat it for you too? Crying out loud, stop your bitching. So that's the difference between split plate and extra plate. Um, so that if you go into a restaurant and you're not really all that hungry, or you're both small eaters, or one person's a small eater and the other one's just is okay with smaller portions. Because sometimes some restaurants have really huge portions. Um, that way you know the difference. Is sometimes what we'll do is, um, when we go out for steak night, um, Timmy usually ends up finishing my steak, because there's no way in hell that I can eat a whole small prime rib by myself. Um, we're only to Auburn. Anyhow, so that's pretty much, yeah. I could bitch and complain about that all freaking day. Split plate, because one of the things is that, when restaurants have live music nights, we would actually uh, take certain things off the menu. Um, $15 to go in the damn carpool lane? Are you freaking serious? $15. 15 freaking dollars to go, what, 4 miles? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. $15. I would wipe out my entire good to go pass in if that's like a regular occurrence. I've never seen it that high. Next thing you know, they're gonna ask for your firstborn child. And if you don't have a firstborn child, you better get knocked up soon, because they're gonna want to take that out of you. Freaking A. It's just, and here's the funny thing is, the carpool lane is not moving any faster. I thought that the reason for carpool lanes was for just Do you guys see this? Do you see the stupidity in this? It's like the carpool lane is not moving any faster, but they're paying $15 to travel the carpool lane. Or some of them are like that. Remodeling is probably, unless there's two people in that that truck, and we got school bus here, which is not mass transit. It's just a school bus. Why are they over in the carpool lane? I don't know. It's just freaking ridiculous. Um, so today is Thursday. I have to start on my inventory, the outside portion of it today. I hope that they put a freaking light bulb in my outside walk-in. So I got to get that done today, or else it's not going to get done. So I have to go through, look and see what needs to be pulled for the rest of the week. Somehow managed to get hold of IT so they could fix my VPN issue, so I can actually get into my software that I need to get into in order to do my paperwork. Let's see here, and deal with the cooking for today, which has already been pre-prepared. So I have to do the preparations for tomorrow's 2 meals while babysitting, and um, I also have to put in my big order that ships from the East Coast. It comes by semi across the freaking United States. Um, why are you honking back there? Can't you see that there's cars in front of me? So just shut up. Jesus criminy. People are getting freaking obnoxious. Yes, I do love my job. I do absolutely love my job. I love my job. It's just that I've got a VPN issue on my computer, and I can't get into my software that just launched on the 2nd of April. And I'm like, is this a delayed April Fool's joke or something? At least just give me the IP address to that, and just totally bypass the domain name server. So maybe I might be able to actually get in so I can do my paperwork. Can't do my paperwork. So I don't know how the hell this is going to work. Tomorrow is inventory day. I want to get a jump on it so that I'm not there all freaking day long. Maybe I can actually get home at a decent hour. I really want to, desperately am craving a pizza. So I'm going to pick up a pizza on the way home. And then just hang out and relax on Saturday, go to Costco, go to the grocery store. I guess we decided on chicken cordon bleu. So we'll do a chicken cordon bleu on Sunday, and then on Monday, I don't know. I'm going to do chicken cordon bleu. Uh, I'm not sure about that. Maybe we'll save the chicken enchilada casserole for another day. So I kind of want to do some Smoked deviled eggs. I love smoked deviled eggs. Oh my god. This is ridiculous, man. No, I think Greg wanted the chicken cordon, or no. Who wanted the chicken cordon bleu? We gotta figure this out. Gotta figure this out before Saturday. So somebody please help me with this. Let me find out if, because I think, I think, um, Greg picked chicken enchilada casserole on Discord. I think. I think it was Andy Marak wanted chicken cordon bleu. I mean, I could do two back to back, but it's like I really don't want to eat chicken, like that. So I'm gonna figure this out. Maybe I'll just do both. I don't know. Yeah, let's do both. Let's just freaking, or what? Oh, was it tomahawk? Okay. Um, you can always do etouffee. Oh my god, etouffee. I'm joking. I'm joking. I, no, I'm not. I'm not joking. Oh God. although Harvey did a fantastic job. Oh God, he did a fantastic job on his. I was really proud of him. That was a proud moment watching that. It's like yes, yes, yes. You show that Rue some love. Show the Rue some love. Oh God, because the only way to have salvaged that was to put it all into a food processor, uh, and 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 slowly and gradually add egg to it and turn it into an etouffee cream puff. Oh my god! Oh god! I was like yelling at my freaking phone that day. Oh my god! And I was like, no, do the. Where's your shrimp stock? Just add shrimp stock to it. Oh god! It's like, oh, oh my god! I'm a horrible person. I really. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not a horrible person. But that was pretty stupid. That was like 50 Shades of Stupid. Oh, guess what? We're still in traffic, Tiger. My average miles per gallon dropped down to 30.8. Not good, but not bad. Not good, but not bad. I mean, I don't know. So we're gonna figure this out. Maybe what I'll do is instead of the chicken enchilada casserole, maybe I'll change it to a beef enchilada casserole. That way I'm not eating so much damn chicken. Um, see what chicken prices look like. Every time there's a freaking chicken problem with the avian flu, it's like the next thing you know, it's like everybody's just Oh, to hell with it. I'm going to go this way. Screw it. I don't like this. I'm tired of this nonsense. Just cut through. Um, okay. Petapalooza. Let's see. Auburn events. May 18th. State or the Game Farm Park. Petapalooza. I got to figure out what that is. Maybe it's a thing where you can take all your pets to go and recalculate. I don't have a GPS, man. Just watch, I'm gonna get lost. But I think if I, God dang it, recalculating. I can't even turn on my stereo. I can't get my GPS going. So this new microphone might not be like the thing. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Might be one of those things where I use it only. Where the hell am I? Okay, so not this one, but I think the next one. A Street. Not this one. Imperial Palace Casino. What the hell is that? Oh, I think I know where I'm at now. Okay, so I'm going to want to turn left here at this intersection. Yeah, because that's the Starbucks that I pass coming the other direction. So, yeah, Walgreens. Yeah, this is Harvey Road. Or this side of Harvey Road. Harvey Road is past this intersection. It turns into Harvey Road. Okay, so now I know where we're at. Estimated time of arrival, August. Yeah, it's already 8:15. I think I'm gonna be late. As long as I'm not 15 minutes late, I'm fine. If I'm 15 minutes late, then I can't clock in. I have to call my boss and say, I'm late. You know. So, yeah, cordon bleu, huh? I haven't made that in a long time. I think it's been at least a year. Used to have to make it for my old people. And they really loved it. I'd make a rice pilaf and serve it with asparagus or broccolini. I'm not sure if my grocery store carries broccolini though, because I do live out in the sticks. But yeah, just every time the avian flu happens and it wipes out an egg producer, the next thing you know, it's like it's a signal to all the chicken farmers and other egg producers nationally to just jack their prices up. Because it creates, there becomes a shortage. Nice. Um, Yeah, shortage. And the next thing you know, it's like the prices go up even more. You can't get hold of things. You have to adjust your prices on your menu, or just say screw it, find some other alternative, um, or just scrap it off the menu entirely. It's like I remember when there was a lettuce shortage, and we couldn't get lettuce, and it's like we had to we had to change our salads to kale and spinach, and or watercress and spinach or something, and it jacked the prices up, and all these people are like, "Oh, why is this $3 more?" Well, because we're having a problem sourcing lettuce. It was something to do with that, and it was trying to explain to people that come into a restaurant why there's a shortage, because they want to know why they can't have this and why they can't have that, and why is their product different from what it was, last week. It's like, yes, we don't have chicken wings right now, so you're gonna have to, if you want chicken wings, you're gonna have chicken nuggets. Well, I don't want chicken nuggets. I want boneless chicken wings. I'm like, really, really? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Do you really think that there's somebody out there that's deboning a chicken wing? And chicken nuggets, they're the same damn thing. No, they're not. What kind of culinary school did you go to? There's a big difference. No, there's not. Trust me. It's they're selling you chicken nuggets and calling them boneless chicken wings and jacking up the price. These are not made from scratch in house. I don't have any chicken wings to debone. Have you ever gone to Kentucky Fried Chicken and ordered a 16-piece bucket and end up with those four frickin' chicken wings at the bottom of the frickin' bucket, and it's an amuse bouche, man. It's not even an amuse bouche. You have to frickin' work for it. It's like, God, really now. And I want a side of ranch to go with my boneless chicken. We don't have boneless chicken wings. They're chicken nuggets. Just call it what it is. Just call it what it is. No amount of ranch is going to fix that problem. Ranch is not magical. It's not. There's a reason why I hate ranch. It's because I want a side of ranch. Can I get another side of ranch? I want to. Why are you holding back on the ranch? I need a bigger thing of ranch. Ranch, 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 ranch. It's like, you know, I don't like ranch for that reason. Having to listen to all these people, ranch, ranch, ranch. Hear it all freaking day long, all day. I mean, you could be working in the most bougie place. Ranch, ranch. It begins to sound like a freaking chihuahua that's been stepped on and then kicked across the street maliciously. Ranch, ranch. Oh, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. Boneless chicken wings. So I could go on forever on that one. All right, Cowgirls Espresso. Without my GPS, let's see if I missed the driveway. Oh, so there's my building. There's my building. And there's my driveway. Hey, I found it. Been wanting to stick a neon pool noodle up against that post so I can use it as a something to gauge where the hell I'm at. Oh, the garage is open. That's nice. I didn't have to announce myself. Hi, it's Sylvia with the kitchen. Just open it up now. There's a little park back here behind this. So let's see if Mr. Truck figured out how to park straight. No. Nice. All goofy on the other side. That's okay. I'll just pop in over here. Gives me even more room. All right. So here I am. I'm at work. Bacon chicken ranch pizza tonight. Oh. Ranch goes well with cordon bleu. No, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't. No, I'm not making ranch dressing. I'm not making ranch dressing. Oh God, no. Although when the weather starts to warm up, when it becomes salad season, I'm going to show you how to make my green goddess salad dressing, which is so freaking bright and vibrant and green and oh, it's lovely. It's positively lovely. So anyway, I'm going to let you all go. I've got to get in and get to work. So, Munchie Mafia, thanks for taking this drive from hell with me. Yes, hashtag Bucci. Oh, and I got a new t-shirt design coming up very soon. It's going to be really, really, really freaking cool. Probably not going to release that until probably June. Give it time to get the Foodgasm one some time to get traction. So if you haven't seen our merch yet, we're going to have some quarterly uh, special edition shirts from time to time. Oh yeah, ranch inspired design. Yeah, ranch this baby. Oh, that could actually be a pretty funny t-shirt design. Anyway, folks, it's time for me to go. So, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you later. I'm sure I'll have a lot of stuff to share after work today because I have a feeling today is gonna suck. Anyway, love you all. Thanks for the support, and don't forget to cook with love and eat with passion. See ya.